And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games? Or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. So here's the lefty, Bernardo Pena. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one. They clip the corner.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. And on the hill, John Venner. How about a scouting report on him?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch to contacts.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count.
Side, whether it's left on left or right on right. And this guy's an exception. Swings through it for the K. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch. It's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Scoreless after 1.
At that, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. That's hard hit in the line. Makes the catch, and that is that. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly. There. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken catch.
Shaw. Campbell has it for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And no one can get there. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Mendez sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We head to the 4th inning now in Game 2. We're tied, 0-0. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success.
And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Cordero makes the catch, and that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Corrals it, and that is that. Halfway through this one, still no score. Lined into right, into the dive, and he got it.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. Here's a high chopper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
We usually are going to see that inside fastball.
That one ripped. Gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Lineup, Alvin Marshall now at the plate. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
And oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bassett hauls it in, 2 away. Many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout.
Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. On the outside corner, got him looking. Hit slowly on the ground. Shaw slings it across. Now 2 away.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And that one ripped to left. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Richie Diamond.
All eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Swing and a broken bat flare. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Mets out front, 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Or Harmon Chase. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's 2-zip. You're watching the World Series on the show. We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Leo Baez.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up. Emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
He's 2 outs away. Cordero, the next to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
All over that one right there. Really nice job staying up the middle.
The tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 2. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here.
Work to get this save.
Gets under it and pops it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And there it is.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.